All right, so the problem says the dimensions of a packing box are 16 inches long, 18 inches wide, and 10 inches tall. If you decrease the dimensions by a scale factor of 1/2, what is the ratio of the small to large box? Okay, so I'm looking for small to large. In order for me to find the volume of the larger box, I need to know the volume of the original box. I'm sorry, in order to find the volume of the smaller one, I need the original large box volume. So I plug in 16 times 18 times 10. So the volume of this box is 2,880 inches cubed. That's the original. I now need to find my smaller box volume. In order to do that, I know that I have to take my scale factor, multiply my scale factor by each dimension. So I have volume equals 1/2 times the length, 1/2 times the height, 1/2 times the width. I did that kind of backwards. But either way, when you multiply 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2, that's the same thing as saying 1/2 squared, or 1/8, times length, width, height, which is volume. So I'm going to take my volume and plug it in. So I get 1/8 times 2,880. So that equals 2,880 times 360 inches cubed. So this is the volume of the smaller box. All right, so I'm almost done. I'm not quite done. The next part of the question that I have to answer is the actual ratio of the small to large box. So the small box I see is 360. The large box is 2,880. And remember, we write ratios as fractions. So I have 360 over 2,880. And when you simplify that ratio, you should get 1/8. And you should notice, this is your answer, you should notice that when you looked at your scale factor and you cubed it, that 1/8 is the ratio. When you cube your scale factor, that 1/8 is the ratio of the small to large box. Okay?